Welcome to economics class. Today we will discuss about the properties of indifference curve. In the previous video, we discussed about the definition of indifference curve. That is, indifference curve refers to a curve that shows the combinations of two goods, means all those combinations of two goods that provide him equal level of satisfaction. So it should be keep in mind that all the points on indifference curve provide equal level of satisfaction to the consumer. That's why the consumer remains indifferent regarding the choice of the combination. So let's start the topic. The very first one. This is about the downward sloping. Downward sloping from right to left. It means that if a consumer wants to get more units of good X, the consumer will have to sacrifice some units of good Y. What's the reason? The reason is that because all the combinations are providing him equal level of satisfaction. Suppose combination A provides 1 unit of good X and 2 units of good Y. Combination B provides 2 units of good X and 1 unit of good Y. It means if a consumer wants to get more units of good X, the consumer will have to sacrifice few units of good Y. इसका रीज़न क्या है? क्योंकि दोनों कॉम्बिनेशन उसको इक्वल लेवल ऑफ सेटिस्फेक्शन दे रही हैं. अगर हम B की जगह पर सपोज करिए B की जगह पर मैं 2 1 की जगह अगर मैं इसको 2 2 ले लूँ तो यहाँ पर अब कंज्यूमर सपोज करिए कि बी कॉम्बिनेशन जो है हमारा ये है. इन दिस सिचुएशन अब आपको क्या ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा? इन दिस सिचुएशन द कंज्यूमर विल नॉट रिमेन indifferent regarding his choice. Definitely the consumer will choose combination B because combination B provides more satisfaction than A. So this is the violation of the definition. Definition of indifference curve means all the combinations of two goods provide him equal level of satisfaction. So if a consumer wants to get more units of good X, the consumer will have to sacrifice some units of good Y. So what we can conclude that indifference curve is always downward sloping. Got the point, beta? Move to the next topic. This is very, very important. This is indifference curve is always convex to the origin. Convexity means the slope of indifference curve is diminishing in nature. बच्चे दो तरह की शेप्स होती हैं. एक होती है कन्वेक्स, ये शेप होती है कन्वेक्स, और ये शेप होती है कनकेव. ये शेप है कन्वेक्स और ये शेप है कनकेव. कन्वेक्स हमें क्या शो करता है कि फॉर एवरी एडिशनल यूनिट द कंज्यूमर विल बी रेडी टू सेक्रीफाइस टेस्ट. आप देख रहे हो एक्स से x1 पर आने में उसको ये सेक्रीफाइस करना पड़ा, x1 से x2 आने में उसको पहले से कम सेक्रीफाइस करना पड़ा. सो कन्वेक्सिटी का मतलब क्या होता है? फॉर एवरी एडिशनल यूनिट ऑफ गुड x द कंज्यूमर विल बी रेडी टू सेक्रीफाइस लेस एंड लेस यूनिट्स ऑफ गुड y. और कनकेविटी का मतलब क्या होता है? फॉर एवरी एडिशनल यूनिट ऑफ गुड, फॉर एवरी एडिशनल, अगर मैं इसको थोड़ा और आगे ले जाऊँ, फॉर एवरी एडिशनल यूनिट द कंज्यूमर द प्रोड्यूसर विल बी रेडी टू सेक्रीफाइस मोर देन बिफोर. ये है हमारा कनकेविटी. कनकेविटी हमारी प्रोडक्शन पॉसिबिलिटी कर्व में आती है जो आपके सिलेबस में नहीं है. सो हमारा पूरा कॉन्सेंट्रेशन यहाँ कहाँ रहेगा? अबाउट द कन्वेक्सिटी. सो लेट्स डिस्कस अबाउट द कन्वेक्सिटी. Let's discuss about the convexity, beta. Now, an indifference curve is convex to the origin. It means its slope. The slope of indifference curve is known as marginal rate of substitution or marginal rate of technical substitution. MRS is similar to MRTS. So what is the slope of indifference curve? This is MRS. also known as MRTS. What is MRS? This is marginal rate of substitution or marginal rate of technical substitution. MRS refers to the rate by which the consumer is ready to sacrifice units of good Y for every additional unit of good X. As we have already studied, that for every additional unit of good X, the consumer will have to sacrifice some amount or some units of good Y. Now, what is MRS? This is the rate by which a consumer is ready to sacrifice units of good Y for additional unit of good X. मतलब एक additional unit of good X अगर वो लेना चाहता है तो वो कितने और good Y के units को sacrifice करने को तैयार है. Now, it is diminishing in nature because of the application of law of diminishing marginal utility. As we have already studied, that law of diminishing marginal utility states that as a consumer consumes more and more units of a commodity, the marginal utility or the additional utility derived from every successive unit start declining. That's why a consumer gets more and more units of good X. His desire to have more units of good X will reduce. ध्यान से सुनो, जैसे जैसे एक कंज्यूमर के पास गुड एक्स के यूनिट्स बढ़ते जाएंगे तो मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी ड्राइव फ्रॉम गुड एक्स डिक्रीज होनी शुरू हो जाएगी. इसलिए उसकी इंटेंसिटी, उसकी डिज़ायर टू हैव मोर यूनिट्स ऑफ गुड एक्स रिड्यूस होना शुरू हो जाएगा. दूसरी तरफ उसके पास यूनिट्स ऑफ गुड वाई डिक्रीज़ होते जा रही हैं. अब यूनिट्स ऑफ गुड वाई डिक्रीज़ होते जा रहे हैं, इट मीन्स मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी ड्राइव फ्रॉम कमोडिटी वाई इज़ कॉन्टीन्यूसली इंक्रीजिंग. इसलिए वो गुड वाई को अपने पास रिटेन करने की कोशिश करेगा. मीन्स फॉर एवरी unit of every additional unit of good X, the consumer will be ready to sacrifice less and less units of good Y. It means marginal rate of substitution, that is slope of indifference curve, is diminishing, and because of diminishing slope, indifference curve is always convex to the origin. It can also be explained with the help of a diagram. Yes, beta. This diagram is based on the example that we discussed in the previous video. As it is clear from the diagram, the combination A shows 1 unit of food and 12 units of cloth. The combination B shows 2 units of cloth and 6 units of clothing. C shows 3 units of cloth and 4 units of 3 units of food and 4 units of clothing, and D shows 4 units of food and 3 units of clothing. So for every additional unit of good X or food, the consumer is ready to sacrifice less than before. So dear students, you must keep in your mind the arrow. The length of the arrow is continuously decreasing. It means for every additional unit of food, the consumer is ready to sacrifice less and less units of clothing. It is because of the reason that when a consumer acquires more and more units of food, his intensity or his desire to have food reduces because of law of diminishing marginal utility. Further, because he is having less units of clothing, that's why marginal utility derived from clothing is increasing. That's why he will ready to retain more units of good Y. That is, he will be ready to sacrifice less and less units of good Y. Now, move to the next. This is the explanation of the diagram. Then the third one. This is higher the indifference curve, higher is the satisfaction level. Dear students, as a consumer moves towards the right, that is from IC1 to IC2, from IC2 to IC3, his satisfaction level increases. It means we can say, as a consumer shifts rightward along the indifference curve, his satisfaction level increases. Means higher the indifference curve, higher will be the satisfaction level. Now, in the diagram, combination A is on IC1, combination B is on IC2, and combination C is on IC3. It is very much clear that IC2 is higher than IC1 and IC3 is higher than IC2 and it is higher than IC1. Now, combination A shows OX1 units of good X and OY1 units of good Y. Combination B shows OX2 units of good X and OY2 units of good Y. Combination C shows OX3 units of good X and OY3 units of good Y. So it is clear that combination B provides more satisfaction than A and combination C provides more satisfaction than B as well as than A. So what we conclude that higher the indifference curve, higher will be the satisfaction level. So what we conclude that higher the indifference curve, higher will be the satisfaction level. So as a consumer moves rightward along the indifference map, his satisfaction level increases. Now move to the next one. This is the fourth property. Indifference curve never intersect each other. Two indifference curves never intersect each other. In order to discuss about this property, we will assume that two indifference curves intersect each other, means IC1 and IC2 intersect at point C or at combination C. Now, in this very diagram, in this very explanation, we will use one of the property, that is all the combinations that are on the same indifference curve will provide same level of satisfaction. Now look at the diagram. Combination A and C both are on IC2, that's why they provide equal level of satisfaction. Now combination B and C both are on IC1, that's why they provide equal level of satisfaction. That's why what we conclude that combination A and combination B provide him same level of satisfaction. But this is not possible because combination A and combination B both are on different indifference curve, means our assumption is wrong. हमने assume किया था कि दोनों इंडिफरेंस कर्व्स काट रही हैं, इंटरसेक्ट कर रही हैं. इंटरसेक्ट करने के बाद हमने क्या यूज़ किया, combination A and C provide equal level of satisfaction because they are on IC2. Combination C and B provide equal level of satisfaction because they are on IC1. Correspondingly, combination A and B provide equal level of satisfaction. But this is not possible because both are on different indifference curve. जैसे हम अलजेब्रा में करते हैं ना, if A is equal to B and B is equal to C means A is equal to C. हम ऐसे करते हैं ना, तो इसी तरह से हम इन टर्म्स ऑफ ले लेंगे. जैसे हम क्या कह सकते हैं इसको, हम इसमें कह सकते हैं कॉम्बिनेशन A is equal to C, combination B is equal to C. It means combination A is equal to C in terms of satisfaction. But this is not possible. Combination A is not equal to combination B in terms of satisfaction. That's why our assumption is wrong. Now, this is the last. Indifference curve never touches any axis. फिर से हम इसको assume कर लेते हैं. Let indifference curve IC touches x-axis on point S and y-axis on point P. As you have already aware about the fact that any point that lies on y-axis will give x as 0. So आपका पहला combination ये बनता है 0 y, और any point on x-axis will show y as 0. Clear? Means the value of y or value of ordinate on x-axis is 0 and value of abscissa is 0 on y-axis. Clear? So यहाँ से हमें क्या पता लग रहा है कि at point P, the consumer is just getting commodity y. and at point S, the consumer is just getting commodity X. But this is the violation of the definition of indifference curve. What is indifference curve? Indifference curve shows the combinations of two goods that provide equal level of satisfaction to the consumer. Means इसकी definition में ही essential क्या है? The consumer consumes two goods. लेकिन हमारे इस अगर हम इसको एक्सेस के साथ टच करते हैं तो पॉइंट P पर और पॉइंट S पर हमारी जो डेफिनेशन है वो वायलेट हो जाती है. मीन्स एट पॉइंट P द कंज्यूमर इज जस्ट कंज्यूमिंग commodity Y and at point S the consumer is just consuming commodity X. That's why this is the violation of the definition of indifference curve. So with this what we conclude, indifference curve never touches any X's. So dear students, today we have discussed about the 5 properties. The very first, indifference curve is always downward sloping. Second, indifference curve is always convex to the origin. Third, indifference curve, higher the indifference curve, higher is the satisfaction level. Fourth, indifference curves never intersect each other. And fifth, indifference curve never touches any axis. Now it's time for homework. There are 5 questions. You are to do these questions properly in your fair notebooks. So goodbye dear students. Stay home, stay safe, be sincere, do your work properly. Goodbye dear students. Have a wonderful day.